So now that you have both your scanners connected up to your DMX board, what you then have to do is turn on your scanners and your lighting board. So I need to plug in power, let me see, I need to plug in the power cable to the DMX board, so that is there. And now I turn on my DMX board, so I turn that on. Oh, need to still turn it on at the back here, so you see, there we go. LED should come on. Now I need to turn on both my scanners. So what I do is, here we go, scanner 1. It turns on, and then scanner 2. There we go. Both are on. So now what we need to do is set the addresses on both these scanners to up to the DMX board. So I need to set the addresses of scanner 1 to be 1 and scanner 2 to be 17. Because each DMX light connected to DMX board has to be 16 channels apart. Yep, this one will be 1, this one will be 17, this one will be 33, etc, etc. Yeah, probably need to get a calculator out if your maths is as bad as mine. Not that bad. So then you go to your DMX lights and you go into, slide them both flat. So go in your DMX light and you go, let's turn the light off so you can see. Yeah, you go into, and you see that it says address. See that? You go into the address and the different menus like pan, tilt, blah blah blah, focus, demo, LCD, lamp. But you go audio if you just want to control it by audio. But you want to go to address, so you go into the address. Then you need to set this one to, is that better? You need to set it to address 1, so you just keep it at 1. So there we go. Now this is sort of a more advanced way than the dip switches that usually come on. But so if you have a dip switch, then you just put down, you know, the number 1. So that's that first scanner done. Then I go to my second scanner. So I need to program my second scanner to be 16 apart from the first one, so that'll be 17. So I go into the address of the second one, so address. And then I hit in, and obviously I've already hit the 17, but you know, you just okay, in there we go, I've hit it to 17, so that's both those connected to the right address. Now if you had a third scanner, you connect that up to 16 channels apart from 17, which would be 33, and then so on and so on. And now let me just put them back up. So let's test these up to the lighting board. So we'll go around. Now what you'll find is when you turn on the DMX board that the blackout will always be on, so you just turn that off. And then I want to activate both my scanners, so I just hit scanner 1, scanner 2. And now to program it, I just hold in the program button. So I'll hold that in for a couple of seconds, starts flashing. Now I know that I've got control of both these. So what I'll do is I'll move maybe this up, maybe these up, and as you can see, as I move them, you can see I'm just moving that up and down, and that is controlling, I think, the pan. And then if I move the tilt, the second fader, up and down, that will move them up and down. Now I've got these set to reverse pan, so or inverse pan, so that they go in opposite directions, just because I think it looks cool. But obviously, yeah, that's just something you set in the scanners. I just set one of them to be off, but you can set it back so they both go the same way. So there's that. And then if I want to turn on the actual light, I think I go to this one. There we go, can you see? And then if I want to move that about slightly, up and down, using the second one, up and down. So using the first one. Now if I want to change colour, go to, okay, if I want to change gobo, I'll go to that fader. And you can select all your gobos. So that's just the fifth one. Now colour's the fourth fader of mine. So you just go through all the colours. That just strobes all the colours if you go right to the top. And if you go all the way down, as you go down, it'll change colours. Let's just get the very first gobo. Where's the very first gobo? the open one. There we go, there's the open one. And then I'll pick, say I want a nice red. The red should be after this. There we go. That will be my very first one. So now I want to record a scene. So what I do is, my program mode's already activated. So what I do is I select the scanners I want to use. So I'll use, say I want both of these on for the very first scene. And I want the very first scene to look like, I know, that for instance. What I do is, I go down, turn off the scanners, and that will leave it as it is. And then I hit MIDI record. And then I select the bank which I want it to be stored in. So I'm going to select bank 6. And then I hit the scene I wanted, and I'll hit scene 1. And as I hit scene 1, all the lights will flash telling me that that has been recorded. So if I want to test that then, I just hold in, say I get rid of that. Say what, I'll just hit in scene 1, because I think, yep, bank 6, scene 2 selected at the minute. So if I select scene 1, that will bring up that scene I just recorded. And then you can go along, let's make another scene, why not? So I select my scanner 1, I will change where I want to put this one. Say I want to put it there. I want to maybe change the go mode, yeah, that. Color, possibly blue. No, I can't see it on the wall. There, green. And then I will deselect that scanner. And then if I want to change scanner 2, I select scanner 2, move it up and down wherever I feel. Maybe I want it there. Maybe I want to strobe that red. So there we go, that could be my scene 2. So then I go down, deselect the scanners, hit MIDI record, select the bank I want to put it in, which is, I'll keep it at bank 6, and then I'll record, hit the scene button, and again everything flashes. There we go, I have 2 scenes. Let's quickly exit program mode, so I'll hold in program again. And now that should reset both the scanners so they're not showing anything, and the blackout button should be on. So if I want to see just those 2 scenes, I take off the blackout, I go select the bank, so I'll go up to scene or bank 6, and then I'll hit manual, so scene 1, and then scene 2. Now what you can do is you can select auto here. At the minute it's on manual. If I hit this button, auto, I'll go to auto. Now this will run through both them scenes automatically depending on either how fast I set it or the fade time. So I think I'll set the speed relatively quick, about say that. So it'll run through them very quickly. See, it's not really doing anything. I'll take the fade all the way down. So that's running through just those 2 scenes that I programmed there. Obviously it's a bit rubbish, but if I slow down time, you will see that it takes longer. Now at the minute it's on 18.6 seconds, which is a bit long. Now you can go all the way down to 10 minutes. That's a bit extreme. So that's running quite fast. That's running relatively. That's still quite fast. So better. Just keep slowing it down. Something like that. But anyway, you get the idea. Now I'm going to show you one of the scenes that I programmed before, just for fun. So I'll turn off the main light so you get to see better. So that's still running through the 2 scenes that I made earlier. Now I've programmed scenes in banks 1, so I'll go down to bank 1 and it should run through all the scenes that I've programmed as bank 1. Slightly slow that down a bit. So this will just run through all the. So there you go. That's how you create some scenes. Now, what I have is connected to my Eurolight is my strobes. So I think I'll put them on. And my ceiling light as well. And I might play some music just to sort of get a feel. So let's activate this.
I'll let you with me from this behavior.